Are you ready?
Sup, y'all? Varnant here.
Vampiro here.
And we have a special guest with us today. Malik, a.k.a. Sean from our WrestleMania cast fucking thing, whatever you want to call it.
That one that we did way
Yeah, it was
back
a long fucking time ago. And we've also got another guest. My cousin, my family, my blood, and blood is all that is important if you listen to The Rock. Cuntbox.
A.K.A.
Jackson. Or a.k.a. Jay. Whichever one you want to be called. It's a bit confusing as I also go by Jay. And you'll probably hear Malik refer to me as Jay and probably...
this could go any way today, this whole podcast.
We're going to try with the Jay. Yeah, we've been playing the Royal Rumble drinking game and we're playing this post-Royal Rumble. It would be a bit weird if we were playing a pre-Royal Rumble.
And a few of us got a little bit drunk.
Well, playing fucking German suplexes from Brock Lesnar. Take a drink every time Brock Lesnar does a fucking German. That was the dumbest fucking idea.
But we'll get to that in a minute.
Seriously though, Brock, if by some miraculous chance you're listening to this, get some new fucking moves!
Belly to bellies.
Other suplexes, please.
There's T-bones, there's belly to bellies, there's belly to backs, there's fucking vertical suplexes, there's fisherman suplexes.
Get Taz to teach you a few.
There's human suplex machines, there's fucking whatever. Just stop doing the Germans, please. Alright.
We got to get down to the nitty gritty.
Vampiro's going to be the mediator of this event as
Because
me
he's
and
so
Malik are way too inebriated to even consider to fucking try and organize. It's like mayonnaise and organising. It's when you organise mayonnaise.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't fucking know.
Anyway,
You do it in...
The match isn't even going anymore. I don't know why I'm still drinking.
It's to sober you up.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes! Ron Julia reference!
Of course. Alright,
You gotta put that in there.
First match of the Royal Rumble.
Well, hang on. Let's talk about our thoughts leading into the Royal Rumble. First things first. Who did we think was going to win?
Alright.
Or more or less, who did we want to win and who did we think was going to win?
Alright.
Start with me. I wanted Roman to win. I'm a big Roman fan. I think all of these people here shit on him, but I'm not going to talk about that yet. We're going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
Who I wanted to win was Roman. Who I thought was win was actually two other people. I actually thought it would either be The Rock, because I knew The Rock was there, or I thought it might have been a returning Batista. But considering he's just signed on to do James Bond or something from what I hear, I should have known better.
Yeah, true. He wouldn't have been there. My picks were, I wanted Ambrose to win. I actually came pretty close in that one.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, well, all my picks actually made it to the
Roman was
end.
going to win no matter what. Oh!
Well, my other two picks were Ziggler and Bray Wyatt. So
You done goofed.
I've done goofed.
Apparently fucking I
They made it a lot further than Jackson's.
I would imagine.
Leave Cuntbox alone.
Bray was the marathon man this year. I'll give him credit for that because he's a big fat cunt like me.
And it was bullshit how he was eliminated.
No, yeah.
It was a bit anticlimactical. They could have done it better instead of just having them fucking just toss him out like he was nothing. So, but we'll talk about that when we actually get to the Rumble match.
Sean's picks.
Okay, so my pick, I wanted the man, the fucking whatever, Roman fucking Reigns.
The man, fucking whatever. Shows how much you care about the man.
You wanted
The
Roman
point
Reigns.
is, I've been a Reigns fan since probably the WrestleMania.
Oh, where they smash the Outlaws.
And then the pick for who I thought it was would be everyone's favourite fucking goat, the Satar porn lover motherfucker.
Call back.
You brought back the Satar.
Nice.
The Satar. And you also had Batista as a pick.
Yes,
as well.
Batista was in as our third pick when it was just pulled out of the arse for a third pick. But yeah. So.
What about you, Cuntbox? What did you have?
Yeah, no chance.
Tell the listening viewers your picks.
Our hundreds of fans.
Who are one?
Hundreds? Fuck, you're being generous. We don't have that many.
Well, I added an O to the 10.
And by 10, do you mean me and Denny and our multiple accounts?
Alright, Jackson.
Cuntbox, what were your picks?
Who I wanted to win was Dolph Ziggler. I had Batista.
Because you copied me, you fucking cunt box.
And I had Bo Dallas.
Bo
Dallas. He picked Bo fucking Dallas.
A no-show.
I know, it wasn't even in the fucking match.
It was Batista.
Yeah, it was Batista or The Rock.
third.
Well, The Rock was technically in the he wasn't in the match, but he made the appearance at least.
Exactly. But so those were our picks, right? And then we had a little game where we picked the number between 1 and 30.
we picked a random number, and then that was our nominated superstar. In which, if that superstar eliminated someone, we would nominate a drink.
Basically, I fucking drunk a lot.
Yes, Malik drank a lot. My number happened to be fucking 25, which was Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, mine was 18, which was Adam Rose.
Mine was 22, which was...
Jack Swagger.
Fucking Jack
I had
Swagger.
7, and I had Boogeyman.
Yes, the Boogeyman.
The returning Boogeyman.
Looking all intimidating and getting eliminated in all of fucking 15 seconds. But we'll get to that later. We're jumping the gun. We're jumping to the Royal Rumble match when we've got other insignificant
If you
matches.
haven't seen this, sorry for ruining shit for you.
No, we haven't actually revealed any winners yet.
But by the time Malik actually fucking... by the time you edit this, Malik, it'll be next Royal Rumble. By the time Vampiro actually fucking edits this down, it will be after the Royal Rumble. I imagine everyone has seen it. If they haven't seen it yet, then I would recommend that they get the WWE Network for $9.99.
Plus,
a reminder, $9.99.
And they're not paying us for this shit.
No.
It's just, the fuck is worth it. We only had, fucking 2 problems while we were streaming it, the entire fucking match?
About
which
three.
was
three.
that fucking motherfucker who replayed his fucking
Titus
Titus O'Neil.
Again,
We missed his
again.
elimination, and we jumped back to his entrance.
Again, we're jumping the gun again. First match of the day was the New Day against Team Cesaro. I'm calling
On the
them Team
kickoff
Cesaro
show. On the
I
kickoff
have no fucking idea what they're calling themselves.
they have a fucking name. I just don't remember what it is. It's
Swiss Hit.
It's the
Cesaro
Swiss
and Kid.
but it had a show called the Swiss Hit Club,
Yeah.
but I don't.
S Club 7. That's their
No one's gonna remember fucking S Club 7.
callback.
Oh,
Hit us
fuck.
up in the comments if
That
you
was like
remember it.
fucking 90s, man.
Exactly. It
Alright.
was. They were shit, but come on, you remember that shit.
But
Let's get to the opening
the
match.
New Day, Team Cesaro. You picked Team Cesaro. The rest of us picked.
You
the
want to
New
say
Day.
who picked?
Yes,
just
Jay.
I can't tell who
They
you're
can't
pointing
see
to.
you fucking idiot.
I'm pointing at Violet, by the way.
And he's the sober one.
And he's the sober one, and he's the one who does the editing. He doesn't know the difference between a fucking recording phone and a fucking camera.
Alright, for everyone listening, Violent is the one that picked Team Cesaro. Everyone else picked the New Day.
That's right, I'm the only one who's got a fucking brain.
It was a pretty good match too.
It was a fucking good match.
It was.
Cesaro and fucking
Tyson
Kid,
Kidd.
fucking, they're making a great tag team.
They are.
They got fucking new tag team maneuvers. Cesaro showing his strength. They're fucking blending really fucking well together.
I think
I am swearing way too fucking much for this podcast. If
Oh,
you had to beat everything I like to
I
swear
ain't beeping
with,
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
sorry,
we'll just,
no.
we'll just set it
I'm
as
sorry.
comedy. You don't.
put a fucking parental advisory before it. Like, it was a fucking great match. Cesaro and Kid are meshing really well together.
I think it was
I'm
supposed to be a
surprised
six-man
Natalia
tag.
wasn't there.
I think it was supposed to be a 6-man tag.
It was
because,
supposed to
Adam Rose
be.
was there.
It was supposed to be a 6-man tag, but apparently Xavier Woods' ankle is all kinds of fucked up, so I don't think he's
Yeah,
actually...
he seemed pretty fine on the way down to the ring.
I don't understand. Well, he's got a fucking... If you actually go back and look at it, I know he had a brace on Raw,
Yeah.
so he might just be out of the brace now, but his ankle's not really fit to
Yeah, he
compete.
wouldn't have been able to perform. Yeah.
So, Xavier
you have
Woods,
that
he's been
problem, there
injured
is a blue
twice
pill.
now. He's been injured fucking twice since he has come up from NXT. It makes me go, what fucking good is this kid as a wrestler?
they probably have to
Maybe
send him
his
back
body
down there.
just can't.
And he
take it.
doesn't even have the Dragon Ball Z reference on his tights anymore. I mean, he's really good from what I've heard when he was what was his name in TNA? Consequences Creed.
Okay, yeah.
He was a team with Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, I think, from what I've heard. I'm not a big TNA fan for those who are listening. I heard he was Consequences. Fuck, that's hard to say when you're fucking
Consequences?
drunk. Consequences Creed.
Creed.
Well, it was like a rip-off of Apollo Creed. And he teamed with the rip-off of Macho Man, which was Black Machismo. Jay Lethal. And apparently they were really good together. And they played like apparently, I've seen some of Xavier Woods' matches on NXT, not a lot. Because as I started to watch NXT, it was towards the end of his run on it. He came up to the main roster. But apparently he's really good. Fuck, that's over. Sorry, we're watching the replay of the Royal Rumble as we're doing this. Apparently he was really good there, but I haven't really seen a lot of him. He's been
He's always either injured or
he's
something.
been injured, he's been a manager, he's been part of a tag team. I haven't seen a lot of him as a solo back.
And
Well,
now
by the
they've
sounds of things, because he's fucking injured.
got, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and
Tasty side boob.
And Tasty Side Boob.
Tasty Side Boobs.
That's his
That's
name
Big E,
now.
by the way. That's our nickname.
Speak up for the microphone, motherfucker. Don't speak under your breath.
Get some balls.
Tasty Side Boob. I admit that I felt the compulsion, for those who know correct grammar in English. I don't think grammar had anything to do with that. I'm fucking drunk. Leave me alone.
Plus, you're Australian.
I feel like-
we rarely speak English.
That's right. We speak Australian.
Cunt.
Alright.
I felt a compulsion during Big E's match to lick his nipple. I think it's because of the size of his boobs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm attracted to big tits.
I like big tits.
But let's talk about a bit about the New Day here. This is a team that was put together and everyone was pretty much expecting something like,
Oh yeah.
what was it, the
Nation of Domination,
Nation,
motherfucker.
yeah. But
Nation of Domination was a fucking awesome faction.
I know, they would not have been on the same level as the Nation.
They would have been separate and yet similar.
Yeah.
They would have been a militant group of black guys which had attitude and that's what they fucking teased.
And Big E wouldn't have had to change his attire that much because it was pretty much
that's pretty right.
it was pretty much wearing Nation
sort of
colours.
kid. But that's what they were expecting. I think they were everyone, myself included, was expecting when Xavier Woods first came out and addressed Big E and Kofi back on Raw fucking forever ago as a sort of nation sort of thing. They were coming out saying, we're not going to take this anymore. We're going to fucking do something about it.
And then they become this, preaching.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't know who the fuck came up with the New Day gimmick, but Kofi has been a face from the moment he fucking debuted. It's not working clearly. He's been stuck in the lower mid-card forever. They need to do something to try and fucking rejuvenate him.
It's
Make them
kinda hard
fucking
though.
heels.
It's kind of hard with Kofi. I mean, if you put him in a team with Xavier Woods and Big E, maybe he can be a decent heel because he'll be with other two, superstars that can pull off a heel.
From what I've seen
But Kofi is too much of a face kind of character.
that
But
could change that.
all they've got to do, though, is make him a dirty heel. Right? Introduce the old shit that they did in the Attitude Era. If you want to make someone a heel, bring in a fucking chair and bash the shit out of someone when they're already fucked.
You don't need even to do that. All you got to do is make Kofi the kind of guy who will, if he loses, he'll get vengeance.
Yeah.
He will, after the match, fucking pull out a chair.
Yeah.
He will low blow. He will do this and that. He doesn't
He had
always.
a moment when he was going pretty dark, and this was going back years ago when he had a bit of a rivalry with
Randy
Randy
Orton.
Orton.
Randy
I mean,
Orton.
that was, that was pretty impressive of Kofi. He actually pulled off a lot of heel-like maneuvers.
But from what I've heard of that, Randy, Kofi did something to piss him off during that. I don't know if he accidentally fucking connected with something or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it was. He pissed
Insulted
off.
his mother.
Well, he could have done that, but I highly doubt that's what it was. But he did something to piss off Randy. Randy fucking cut that feud dry, and immediately after it was over, Kofi went back to the mid-card.
But going back to this match, it was an entertaining match. Cesaro, I think Cesaro really brought it.
Cesaro
Yeah,
always
he
fucking
carried
brings it.
Yeah. He
So
did.
every time Cesaro goes to the ring, apart from when he's on the mic in the four ropes, every time Cesaro goes to the ring, it's like he's fucking looking at Vince McMahon backstage and going, I don't have it, fuck you.
Pretty much.
And he
He's proven
brings it
himself
in
time and time
every
again.
fucking match.
And Tyson Kidd has really improved too.
Tyson Kidd I think he's trying to fucking prove that he belongs on the main
Yeah.
roster and not down in NXT.
I think he's really trying hard to keep his job too.
I'd love to know whose idea this was to... I don't think Tyson's job is in jeopardy because he's a good util, he's a good jobber, he's good in NXT with helping the younger talents. I think he's got a very secure job for the immediate future, like in the next 5 years. Look, fucking JTG had a job for like fucking 8 years.
And he didn't work.
And he didn't do shit. You'd see maybe one Raw a year. You know, Tyson Kidd is a good fucking worker, but his size hurts him incredibly.
Yeah. He's probably a generation too late.
Oh,
If it was
necessarily
back,
say that.
if it was back when they had
I agree with Malik.
the European title, which was a legitimate title.
Look at the people who were the most over back in the day. And then, don't get me wrong, nowadays he's in the right time period because apparently, after watching the Royal Rumble, all fans want, and I've been saying this for a fucking while now, although not verbally on the fucking podcast or video cast or whatever the fuck we're doing this as. We haven't decided yet, so bear with us. I've been saying this for ages.
Still slide.
The fans only care about, unless you're a fucking indie, a former indie performer on like fucking Ring of Honor or whatever the fuck, CW, whatever the fuck, unless you're an indie or you can fucking dive through ropes or a high flyer. They don't care about big people anymore, and that's what's wrong with the fucking business.
Well, they don't care about proper wrestling anymore either.
No, they don't care about psychology. They're fucking spot fest wanners. That's all they want. Like, fucking Tyson Kidd. If the Cruiserweight title was still around, or another mid-card title, I think the US and Intercontinental... The European I always saw as the lightweight sort of thing back in the day in the Attitude Era. You had the bigger guys like Ken Shamrock and Test and The Rock and Stone Cold before they became like super over in the Intercontinental. And then you had like the D'Lo Brown and the X-Pac.
And would you say now that the IC title has pretty much become like the new Cruiserweight sort of title?
The IC title, it's a stepping stone towards a greater title, except in the case of pretty much everyone who's fucking held it since it started, like, for the last couple of years. Like, it hasn't really been a stepping stone. It's been this guy's big, let's give him a title, and then maybe, if we're feeling it, we'll give him a world title. The only person I think who's held like a mid-card title...
to barely defend it on any show.
That's the weirdest thing. The Rumble, you had a fucking Divas match. Like, why fuck the Divas? No, it wasn't even a Divas title match.
No. It was just a match. It was a tag match.
Yeah, but they've got to put that shit in for fucking equal rights shit.
But if you're going to have a Divas match, at least whack a title on there.
Yeah, they could have made it a fatal four-way instead of a tag match.
But would that diminish the actual world title? I mean, I'm not saying the Divas title, but putting the IC title in the same pay-per-view as the WWE Undisputed title.
I don't see how, as long as you separate the matches.
Put the IC title first.
You open with the IC, and you fuck off this first match that no one really gave a shit about.
Yeah, you put the fucking Ascension and the Outlaws in between them.
Yeah. Well, which we'll get to that one next.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We've been going on.
Cesaro won. Okay.
They did, and I picked it.
And Violent picked it. The rest of us had to have a shot. Or a drink of some kind. And the next match after that was one that actually nobody even knew was going to happen.
The opening match of the Royal Rumble was a match that they gave no advertisement to, considering it contained two fucking legends.
That was it.
In the New Age Outlaws, you think they would have publicised it a lot more.
People were kind of expecting something like this, considering what happened on Raw, like the week before.
But still, you should have.
But why the Outlaws? Why not the fucking Acolytes? Why not the NWO? Like, that could have been anyone. It came from nowhere. What did you say?
The Outlaws are the least...
Farouk's fat.
Farouk has gotten fat, I will say that.
The Outlaws are the least injured?
No, that's it. Outlaws have the Reese injury.
If you haven't figured it out, the Outlaws were going up against the Ascension in the Rumble, and it was pretty much almost unanimous except for Jackson.
Because he's an idiot.
Yeah, we all picked the fucking Ascension, and Jackson just went, you know what, I'm a fuckwit. So I'm going to pick the Outlaws to beat the fucking up-and-coming tag team.
And we all were saying, like, if the Outlaws don't put the Ascension over in this match, then...
The Ascension was fucked.
The Ascension just would be better off going back to NXT.
No, mate, not even NXT. They would have been better off leaving the fucking company, because they weren't going to go in. There was no coming back from that.
No.
Yeah.
They would never would have come back. And I honestly think there's no coming back from the Ascension in general. Like, I think they're not long for this world. By next year's Royal Rumble, I think the Ascension will be gone.
It's like you were saying, they're pretty much like a cheap knockoff of the LOD.
Like I said, LOD and Demolition had beast sex. This is the love child, the Ascension.
Pretty much.
And the match was a normal match.
Yeah,
it was a Raw match. It wasn't anything
But see,
special.
this comes down to the problem with the WWE at the moment not having strong support for the tag titles. They treat tag matches like filler.
Yeah, they are. They're treated as such. I mean, how many tag teams can you honestly name on the roster?
Oh, look,
Exactly.
the next match did have the tag titles on the line. And that was one that we're actually pretty impressed with.
I
It was one of the
I wasn't impressed with it. I was more
entertained.
I was more entertained by it.
Which was the Usos against Mizdow.
That's a perfect example. You got a tag team there in the Usos. The Usos whose gimmick is their brothers and their Samoan.
Yeah.
That's the fucking full extent of their gimmick. That's it.
Yeah.
And
But it works for
Mizdow,
them. It works for them.
it seemingly does. Mizdow, like I pointed out during this pay-per-view, before Brock Lesnar. Mizdow, I pointed out that Miz headlighted a WrestleMania. What, fucking 3 or 4 years ago. He was the main event at WrestleMania facing John Cena. And now he's in a fucking pissant tag match
With a stunt double.
with a stunt double who is
comic
far
relief.
outshadowing him.
Yeah.
Far outshadowing.
Oh boy, it was getting quite a response from the crowd too.
But that's the problem with it, is that by the time that Mizdow, I'm not going to call him Mizdow, Mizdow's fucking stupid. Damien Sandow actually breaks away from Miz. That is gone. The moment that he breaks away from Miz, that is gone, and he's back to a fucking mid-card jobber.
Yeah, because they don't have a character for him to slip into.
He has
Because
nothing.
he's also making that tag team entertaining as well.
Exactly. So once this team breaks up, Miz is back to fucking square one. And Sandow is back to square one. Nothing positive is going to come from this.
But the pick for this one was pretty much unanimous this time around. Everyone said the Usos.
Yeah.
Usos successfully defended their titles.
Usos won the titles from fucking Mizdow in like fucking a nothing Raw match. It was, I think it was the first match of the new year.
Yeah.
And there's no way they're dropping the titles back to them. Clearly,
Not this early too.
Clearly, the Miz and Damien are on their road to destruction. They're going to break up soon.
Yeah.
And they're hinting at that several times, and especially when considering what happened in the Rumble, they're leading towards that. There's no way they're going to drop the belts back to a tag team that was fucking on the verge of breaking up.
No. But we could be surprised. I mean,
No.
it depends on the WWE itself, the writing staff. I mean, if they see that by breaking them up is going to ruin both superstars and the response, and affect the tag team division as well. I mean, they're trying to build one up.
The Mizdow is sort of semi-over.
Yeah.
Mizdow's not going to be that one they're building up, though.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
if you have a tag team that's going to last, they have to be on par with each other. You know? And they've got to be on the same page when they're clearly not already.
Exactly that. Like, Mizdow are on the verge of breaking up, like I said.
Yeah, I see Sandow basically turning on Miz or Miz.
Miz will
being
turn on
Miz.
Yeah, I
Just
see
being the
Miz turning on
Sandow.
turning on Damien Sandow, and then Sandow breaking away as a singles, and then quickly falling back into the rut as he has nothing to do once he's separated from the Miz.
Pretty much. So the next match is actually one
We
that...
should probably say who actually fucking won. It was the Usos.
Oh, we
Yeah,
did.
we
We mentioned it.
mentioned
We
that.
mentioned
Did
it
we?
already. I said
Oh, I don't know. I'm
they
drunk.
successfully defended their titles.
I've got cunt box. Get me another drink. So,
The next
That's
match...
plenty.
which
I didn't know.
how much did you give me?
That much?
It's fine. Yeah, it's good.
The next match was the Bellas versus Natalia and Paige.
This match shouldn't have even been on the fucking card.
Well, there was that one highlight where I thought she was going to start fucking rubbing her tits and
Oh,
shit.
fuck yeah. It's
Yeah.
jerk off the page. We
Paige
came
is-
very dangerously close to all just circle jerking each other while this match was happening.
It's,
Simply
that
because
pin
of
that
the-
Paige did.
The only thing that ruined it was Vampiro because he doesn't have a penis.
Pretty much.
No one denies that fact, even Vampiro, so he acknowledges it.
Anyway, of
It was eye
course,
candy, it was nothing more.
of course, Jackson had to be the opposite one to everyone else.
Now, once again, Jackson, not knowing fucking wrestling for shit,
Had to drink.
had to drink. No, he
Yeah.
didn't because he's underage. Jackson doesn't drink. He's...
Drunk Pepsi.
mind
We
you,
mean Pepsi.
we'd like to reiterate that cunt face here is like 14?
8, 17.
15.
15. Oh, he's
Then how the
15.
fuck did you say next year?
He's 16 next year. He gets his license.
I'm confused.
Anyway.
Don't listen to me, I'm drunk.
Anyway,
Cuntface is 15. We wouldn't make him drink.
we all picked the Bellas. Jackson picked Paige and Natalia. Bellas won. End of story.
Yeah, I know.
It was a
gonna
match
happen.
that we basically that was a toilet break.
Nikki was fucking. She's the champion.
Yeah.
There's no way she's gonna lose a match to Paige and Natalia. Natalia is a fucking joke in the WWE.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last match she won that wasn't a fucking roll up. I don't even pay that much attention on Raw and SmackDown to her matches.
No, of course not.
No one does.
And last match I saw
Like I
her
said,
in.
that's a toilet break.
It is. It's a fucking toilet break. It's for people to go and get a new fucking drink, empty their dick,
A new
and
box
buy
of
some
popcorn.
merchandise before the fucking main event.
Alright. Now we're up to the match that got everyone drunk.
The match that fucked everyone up.
Yes. Known as the Brock Lesnar special from now on. It's
Oh,
just
man.
basically 6 shots.
A triple threat Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and John Cena match.
Leading into this match, we had the rule, in case you've forgotten by the time we've gotten to this part. The rule was, every time Brock Lesnar did a German suplex, we have a shot. Or we have a swig of our
Originally,
drink.
is every time Brock Lesnar did a German.
Yeah, that's what the rules were we saw online.
Yes, he got down on his knees, grabbed this big German guy, and just started yanking that dick.
He was like, yeah. So every time
German
Bush and
suplex.
Alton.
Every time Brock Lesnar did a German suplex, we had to take a drink. This is the match that fucked me and Malik up. We're drinking Gentleman Jack. If you're not familiar with Gentleman Jack, it's like Jack Daniels, only more refined and fuck tons stronger.
Violent and we both picked Seth Rollins to win this match.
We did. I expected that Heyman would turn on Brock and help Seth.
Yeah,
I think you just expected him to win.
I just expected him to win.
Yeah.
Either a dirty win or something. Well, there's no dirty win in this match. It was, no disqualification.
Malik picked Brock.
Malik and Jackson, they both picked Brock.
Cuntface, get his name right.
Cuntface.
Cuntbox.
Malik and Cuntbox.
Cuntbox.
I like Cuntface better.
Anyway, as you can imagine, we're 50-50 on this.
Fucking good match though.
It was really good.
It was like, if Seth Rollins wasn't in there, it would have been boring as fuck.
Alright, anyway,
Fucking good Jack.
it started off with Seth Rollins basically running for Dodge, basically. Like, just
Yeah,
getting
as
out
soon
of
as
the ring
the match, as soon as the bell rang, fucking Seth got the fuck out of Dodge. And then the German suplex fest started.
First move in the whole match that was performed.
Oh, I
was a
think
German
technically
suplex.
it was a back club by John Cena.
Yes.
Was
And-
it? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And then, I just realised that we could be getting a lot more fucking things if we actually kept watching it. I had to pause after the Ascension match, so we could actually get more inspiration. Let's talk about WWE Immortals. Has anyone played this game yet?
Yep.
No.
Yep, Cuntface has. You haven't.
No.
You haven't.
I only heard about it today.
Well, I have played it. It is boring as fuck.
And apparently half the features are missing. Or
Well-
at least one of the features are missing.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're talking about WWE 2K, you fucking idiot.
No,
Yeah,
I said
we're
that
talking about
fucking...
Both.
I don't. Oh yeah, the
What,
online.
what about Cena's outfit, man? Is that pretty much like a blatant...
I'm talking about Immortals.
I'm
Don't
talking
try and
about
get us
Immortals
back
as
on
well.
topic.
No, I'm talking about Immortals as well.
Oh,
Cena's
which one?
outfit
The
in
super
Immortals.
fucking hero outfit.
Super-
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you, of course he'd be the Superman fucking ripoff.
Yeah, he's a fucking tool.
They've literally taken that.
Sorry, we've just gotten a trailer on for WWE Immortals, so I got a little sidetracked. I'm trying to look at the TV for inspiration of what to talk about.
Yes. Anyway, back to the title match.
Back to the title match. Stone Cold Steve
Yeah,
Austin
you're
is
really
going to be
bad.
doing a podcast with Triple H.
Once again, Denny, you
Meanwhile,
are
this
a terrible
podcast-
You're the
mediator.
fucking sober one. You're supposed to be mediating this match.
Meanwhile, this podcast will come right after the Stone Cold podcast, just so we can actually get some listeners.
Well, if it takes you a full day to edit this, man, you're fucking shit.
Don't edit it. Just fucking let
Put
this
it
shit
on,
roll.
I
I'm
edit it.
editing. I'm
Just-
just saying,
just-
people are going to be listening to this before they listen to that.
But this is on after fucking Raw. Monday,
Yeah.
February 2nd.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
you
Just
say
stick a
that
whole
long-
bunch of pictures on this shit. Don't cut
That's
anything
fine.
out.
Alright,
Yeah.
back to the match.
Just as long as you put that Raul Julia reference we did in the
And
beginning.
my
Of
Satan
course.
porn.
Exactly. And your Sata porn. You fucking weirdo.
Of course.
Anyway, the main event. Fucking awesome match.
It was.
It was.
It was fucking good. It was
Riddled with German suplexes.
fucking lot of German suplexes.
In fact, I'm pretty sure Brock's first move, apart from suplexes, was a kick.
No, I think it was the fucking Kimura.
I think
You
it was.
think-
I want to say it was
Did
the
the
Kimura.
Kimura before
Yeah.
the kick?
Maybe. It was one or the other.
Which
Yes. But
Which-
basically, that shows you Brock's fucking moveset.
it was pretty impressive though how John Cena managed to pick up Brock Lesnar while he was in the Kimura.
But
Yeah,
even more
fuck
impressive
yeah.
was
Yeah.
that was
I mean,
Brock
we're not
Lesnar-
John Cena fans at all.
The fucker's
But
strong.
we gotta admit that he's strong.
He is impressive.
You know?
With that.
Shut up, cunt face. You talk too much.
Come on, cunt box.
What did you think of the match, cunt box?
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
Oh well.
It was it was entertaining.
Maybe we'll have to cut that down. There is a fucking lot of
Yeah, you'll have to
content
edit that there. That's a bit
man,
too long.
you said a lot with that. You said a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Elaborate, please, cunt
What
box.
did you find entertaining?
Did your hero John Cena turn you on?
entertaining. Were you sexually aroused during the match?
All those Germans that Brock Lesnar was doing.
I love the Germans. Come on, cunt box. Tell us your thoughts. Give us a deep analysis.
Well, all right
That was
then.
real
All
deep.
right.
Well, like,
That was
Fucking
rubbish.
shows the mind of a fucking 14-year-old,
Alright.
15-year-old, whatever the fuck year old.
Did Brock Lesnar at the very least, impress you in this match?
Um,
Because it's sort of,
Physical wise, yes.
yeah, he was pretty.
his ability to
dominating
throw fuckers around like it's nothing,
this. Yeah.
then yes, it impressed
And
the
take
fuck out.
3 AAs consecutively.
Oh,
and just get
that
whacked
made him
the
look like
fuck
a
up.
beast.
That first one, John Cena, that's just the disrespect you show to everyone by constantly kicking out.
Fucking
He didn't
hell.
even fucking go down for one. He just fucking stood
He
straight the
just
fuck
sprang
back
right
up.
up. And
Fucking
I
hell.
love that bit.
That's like payback.
And then it was fucking 2 more, like it took a third AA to get a fucking pinfall out of it.
And you still kicked out.
It was a beast.
They really made him out to be the beast this time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And
Seth
Rollins,
Rollins, man.
fucking held his own in
Yep.
the main event.
It was the highlight for my, for my
Oh yeah.
Like, you can only expect so much from Cena and Brock. Fucking Seth was the linchpin that held that match together
Yep.
and made it entertaining.
And taking out Brock on the table.
Well, I thought that was a bit sad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Making Brock fucking, get stretched out.
He didn't get
Fucking-
stretched out.
Well, they were making out like he was going to get
stretched.
stretched out.
Yeah.
Like, from a fucking elbow drop through a table. How many fuckers have taken elbow drop through a table and gotten up? And they're going to stretch
Brock
her out.
Lesnar only
Brock?
works about 3 times a year.
No,
So
that's true.
yeah, he's not used to it as much as everyone else. All right.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah,
all in
but
all,
still, you'd expect a more impressive move.
Oh yeah.
Like a shooting star press off the fucking top rope. or
He
something.
did do a
he
shitty
did that
stopper.
fucking once, and he almost broke his fucking neck. Like he was going to
No,
do
he's
it
talking
again.
about Seth Rollins
Seth
doing it.
Rollins.
Oh, Seth
Seth
Rollins. Well, he
Rollins
did his
pulled one
little
off,
fucking corkscrew fucking
420.
Headbutt.
420, whatever the fuck
Oh, no,
cunt
that was
face
pretty
wants to call it.
impressive.
It looked impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled it out of his ass, that's for sure.
Really?
But all in all, it was
Missed.
a good match.
Yes.
Missed. Head by his elbow.
It was a good match. I actually thought Seth was going to win for a fucking minute there, and then
Yep.
fucking Brock came along and bang,
Seth believed he
F5,
was going to
done.
win.
I didn't like the fact that Seth was the one who lost. I think Cena should have been the one who
Yeah.
lost, but
If Brock
Yeah,
was
but they
going
got to drum up that whole.
Cena's
No, but you know
unbeatable.
what? Cena probably would have had a say in that and just say, "No, I don't want to be pinned. If I'm not going to win
That's
it,
fucking
I'm
Cena.
not going to be pinned."
Let's face it,
And-
Cena's pick would have been I win.
That's
But
why.
see, that's the thing. They build up Seth Rollins, and then to have him lose to Brock Lesnar, which is okay. It's actually something that you can't discount him.
no,
Well,
it's
it's Brock Lesnar, man,
Especially when he
But-
held his own.
and he held his own. But then his momentum is sort of like decreasing as a result.
I wouldn't say that. I think Seth Rollins' stock still rose just for being in that match, despite the pinfall. I think that I just would have liked to see. This is just leading more towards a. Well, John Cena never got beat by Brock Lesnar, so let's have a Brock Lesnar versus John Cena
Yeah.
21. You know,
Cool.
it's. I would have rather Cena be the one who was beat and he's eliminated from the title.
He did
picture
mention,
altogether.
just I had to bring it up because it just came to mind about Seth Rollins' outfit.
What, Snake Plissken? I'm not the first one to notice it. I noticed it a long time ago, but then fucking a heel book noticed it in their little.
I initially
Trailer.
thought more Wolverine from X-Force.
Well, you would think that
It's
because you're a
sexual
fucking nerd.
You're
Yeah.
a moron.
We
That's
think
right.
of an 80s movie, or not even 80s. Escape from
80s?
LA was 90s.
Yeah,
Late,
but
early,
you would still
early
say-
90s.
Escape from New York was 80s. Escape
Oh,
from
yeah,
LA
yeah,
was
yeah.
90s. But I
I
think
watched
that.
LA before New York. Though.
Yeah, same. It was a good movie. Let's review Escape from LA. Escape from LA takes place. Anyway, it's a very Snake Plissken attire. Vampiro, I expect you to put up a fucking image of comparison between Seth Rollins and.
Of course.
Snake
So
Plissken.
what you think? You're just gonna upload this up with one straight image? We're gonna fucking make your hard drop hard. You're not getting an easy fucking smooth sailing thing. English me no good speaking. Shut up, cunt.
Now you sound like the Usos.
Whoa, that's a bit racist.
We apologise for Danny's. Danny is a closet racist.
Hey, I love Roman Reigns, who's Samoan, so I love Samoans.
Oh, I'm joking. I don't want to piss off anyone.
Anyway, main event. Good match.
Main event.
Brock won the title, which means it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus the winner of the Rumble. So I'm happy with that outcome.
Alright, let's talk about the Rumble.
The Rumble.
The big one.
The big one.
That I don't remember the getting on because of how many suplexes.
Yeah, the Brock Lesnar match ruined the Rumble for us a little bit.
Let's put it this way. Out of everyone that was in it, there was at least half of the superstars in it were not really, what do you say, relevant? Anything like that?
Not just relevant.
Not particularly. You had some legends in there, but they were legends that no one really gave a fuck about. Apart from one.
That was a big surprise.
It was more of an entertaining thing than who's going to win it.
Yeah, it was.
Which is not a bad format. I actually preferred it over the last few Rumbles, which have been just boring lull points, really.
I know, but they do have a roster of superstars that could actually make it more entertaining if they didn't fill it up with just cannon fodder, basically.
Fucking Bo Dallas. This boy has just kidding. No,
Dude,
you weren't.
Dude, you weren't joking about Bo Dallas. You were serious.
Bo Dallas. You put him down as your first pick.
Before the Rumble even started, we all had a pick on who our winners were going to be or who we were going for.
Which we went over at the top of the
We did,
show.
but we're gonna
We're
bring that back.
recapping.
We're recapping it.
We're recapping the fucking show that we're on.
Yes. If you're still listening, by the way.
The time is...
Violent said Roman, Batista and The Rock.
Malik
said
Ghostface,
aka Danny Bryan. Roman Reigns and Batista. Jackson,
aka Cuntbox.
Cuntbox, said Dolph Ziggler, Batista, and Bo Fuckface. aka Bo Dallas. And I said Ambrose, Ziggler, and Bray. Now, Bray was, like you said, the marathon man in this match.
He was.
He was in it from fucking early,
and
top 5 at least.
Teaming up
I'm pretty sure it was 4.
Teaming up for a good deal of that match with what was it?
Fucking, what's his name?
Rusev, you fucking idiot.
Rusev.
I'm pissed and you can't remember.
Hell,
it's a
I
lot to
watched
absorb.
wrestling only the pay-per-views and I remembered.
I'm trying to read all this shit.
You've got it written in front of you and you can't get it right.
I didn't put
Vampiro's been taking notes on his laptop. However, he's forgotten that he's retarded and can't read.
Anyway, Bray Wyatt and Rusev.
Yeah, they're teaming up a lot of the match, and it looked like you're going to get a fucking Wyatt family reunion from or a Harper and Rowan reunion, and then that shit turned all the hell.
That was confusing as hell. I don't know what was supposed to happen there.
I think it was supposed to be a thing of everyone for themselves.
You said that you weren't you thought Harper was not meant to get eliminated when he did.
Yeah, I honestly think that he fell out by accident. And that's what I think, just my visual, viewing of it, that's how it came across to me. He wasn't meant to fall out, but he did. But I think that Harper was supposed to last longer than he did. But let's talk, we're overstating how the match started. It was the Awesome Truth. Reunited.
Well,
Fuck, it was boring.
It was. Our truth should never be in the Rumble.
And then the return of Bubba Ray.
Bubba Ray. This is
TNA
WWE,
copyright
we're not allowed to say that.
That's right.
My favourite
Copyrights and
fucking
shit.
Dudley.
Bubba Ray Dudley.
And I love the Dudley.
I liked how he basically treated our truth as demon.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, you're black. You're demon.
It's not
He even
racist
said,
at all.
get the table.
And our Truth just said, fuck you.
Yes.
If Truth had gotten the table, he wouldn't have got eliminated. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It was just uncooperative.
Yeah, that's true. That's the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Well played.
Alright, who else was in this one? That was quite
Yeah,
a few.
fucking Boogeyman coming out.
Boogeyman, yeah, that was Jackson's pick.
And who was the cunt that Harper just beat the shit out of him when I'm walking in the ring?
Oh, that was Rowan.
Rowan, no.
Curtis Axel
Curtis,
fucking
yeah.
got a number and then got the shit beaten out of him by Eric
He
Rowan.
didn't even get to the ring.
Can't forget Ryder.
Oh, Zack
The
Ryder.
returning Zack Ryder. Sorry, we don't remember a lot from the actual Royal Rumble match.
Zack Ryder, it was about 13 seconds?
He got a bit of offense in, and then was
Maybe
quickly tossed out by fucking Bray Wyatt.
Got a couple of hits in there and stuff, but... what else was in there?
DDP, the returning
Yeah, that was
DDP, diamond cutting every fucker in the ring.
Before getting his ass handed to him later in the match.
That was, isn't that when Rusev came in?
Yeah, it's on Rusev.
And you just saw his face change.
Rusev came down and fucked up everyone, and then proceeded to form a tag team with Bray Wyatt, apparently.
Yes, which was very weird. At one point, Bray even told him to get up.
Yeah. Bray, like, fucking didn't mount any offense against Rusev whatsoever. It was so fucking weird.
What was interesting, though, was when the Boogeyman came down and there was only Boogeyman and Bray Wyatt in the ring. Two of the weirdest dudes in the
They're
WWE.
trying to out-freaky each other.
Yeah.
And the boogeyman
didn't last
frothing at
long.
the mouth like he had
Fucking hell, he looked
fucking
like a rabid
rabies.
I expected him to last longer than he did.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
And... I have to cut this bit out, man.
No, cut a little bit. That's all.
So, yeah. We're sort of forgetting who else was in it. We're not going to go through every superstar.
No.
Just highlights.
We can't remember every fucking superstar.
I can't remember half the fucking match.
Roman won.
That's what's
That was it.
Oh,
Roman won. Oh,
smash the fuck.
Let's not go to that yet.
Okay.
Daniel
Yes.
Bryan came out.
yes.
The
We cannot
Count's
forget
fucking-
this because this is the most
Daniel
important part.
fucking Bryan.
Who's
The
becoming...
bane of my fucking existence.
I can't tell if he's looking more like Jesus or more like a goat every fucking time I see him.
He looks like if Jesus raped a goat. That's the offspring. I don't think Jesus would rape a goat. He's like holier
Let's
than
get
that.
to the crowd,
Well,
though.
let's face it, he never fucked a woman.
Well, he's married to fucking Brie Bella.
No, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Well, he had Mary Magdalene. Welcome to the Scripture Podcast, brought to you by DK Films.
This is the part where Violent's probably going to have a little bit of a rant about. Because,
Fucking the crowd!
Yes.
The moment that little goat-faced, beard, Jesus-looking cunt was eliminated from the match, the crowd turned off the match. Why are you looking outside? Fuck outside. Let them hear it. Fuck your couch, cunt face. You're fucking looking out like you're nervous about something going to happen. This
So
is my house.
the crowd turned on the match.
The crowd turned on the match. Don't fucking distract me while I'm ripping out the fucking...
I'm bringing you back
box?
to the...
I want to rip out cunt box because he's fucking looking outside like some... Look at like Daniel Bryan's outside waiting to fucking come in. Let him come in. I'll fuck him up.
Well, he's a little big. So
Fuck him up!
He's not a little big. He's a fucking troll. I can't believe him as a fucking WWE superstar at all. He's a weird little fucking goat-faced, Jesus-looking motherfucker who has no business being in professional wrestling. He looks like he belongs in the fucking cruiserweight division. Don't get me wrong. The fucker is entertaining in the ring.
He's got some talent, too.
People shit on Roman Reigns on the mic, and I'm biased because I'm a Roman Reigns fans. That's right, I'm more than one. I'm a big fat fuck, alright? I can be more than one Roman Reigns fan.
Reigns.
Shut up, motherfucker. Don't correct me. I'm naming my children Roman and Reigns.
There was a moment when Daniel Bryan was going up against Tyson Kidd that was pretty entertaining to watch.
They would make a good fucking pairing. If there was a cruiserweight division, awesome fucking match.
Yeah.
But Daniel Bryan does not belong in the world title picture. And the moment that fucking little goat face beard wearing,
Jesus.
I shouldn't say anything because I have a beard myself, but Jesus looking wide nose having, I should have never gave you niggas money. Sorry, I'm quoting Dave Chappelle now. I'm getting sidetracked. Fucking, as soon as he was eliminated, the crowd fucking turned not on the people in the ring, but on the match. That pissed me off completely. Every fucker who came out after that was booed. Like they expected fucking Daniel Bryan to come out
And then
again.
they started this shit about CM Punk.
Before that started, they started the Daniel Bryan chant.
Like he's gonna fucking come
Repeatedly.
back out.
Like he's going to come back out and say, "I was never eliminated."
The fucker was eliminated by Bray Wyatt. They should be happy that Bray Wyatt eliminated him.
And then they started the CM Punk chant.
Oh, they're fucked.
Oh, and Wyatt's fucking elimination bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, alright, we're jumping right to the fucking end of the match now, okay?
That pretty much is. But what
Big Show and
happened-
Kane formed an unholy alliance, you might say.
Yeah, they did.
They
But
were
they do that
dominant.
almost every year.
Well, no, they usually go
Yeah,
straight
usually
for
they
each
go
other. But
against
because
each
they're both in the authority
Yeah.
now, they teamed up until Big Show fucked it up.
Fucking dominated at the end when they did that.
Oh, yeah, they'll toss some fuckers out left, right, and centre.
That was WMDs for everyone.
Until Roman Reigns fucking cocked that fist and started letting it fly and eliminated both Big Show
But
and
we're
Kane.
jumping the gun again. What are the legends?
Oh,
like?
we're fucking at the end. Who gives a shit?
But
Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble.
And cunts booed him, and that was bullshit.
That was fucking bullshit. I forgot all about fucking Rusev.
Oh, yes, Rusev.
Yeah, Rusev actually. Everyone forgot about Rusev.
I fucking forgot about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
probably
he just
'cause I'm
came back
injured.
into the ring at the end and
Which is
Fuck a
got
spear.
eliminated.
And they got eliminated.
show how fucked the fans were, though. They were shouting Rusev. Rusev gets back in the ring, and they booed.
Yeah. Well, they booed because Roman speared him.
Yeah.
No, before the spear, they were booing.
No matter who won it, if it wasn't fucking Daniel Bryan, or maybe I would even say Dolph Ziggler,
Dean Ambrose
Yeah,
was
'cause-
there.
Dean Ambrose.
People were cheering
Nah,
for
they
him.
would have booed Ambrose, I reckon.
No,
Like I said,
cheering
unless
for
you've
him.
worked in the fucking indies or can high fly, the crowd doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Wrestling fans fucking infuriate me. Believe that.
Believe that?
No, not Bowley. Because Bo wasn't in the Royal Rumble.
Was he, Jackson?
He was
No.
Bowware.
He was Bower. Ah. So what other surprises were there in that match? Like
Not many.
we did have a few legends coming in.
I expected more. I expected at least a Kevin Nash appearance, but
Kind
no
of
show.
seemed like they wanted to really get this pay-per-view over with.
Yeah,
like,
it
really
felt
quick.
fucking quick.
Yeah.
It like was over in a heartbeat, and that was, well, not literally a heartbeat because
Yeah,
it's
I
like 1 second, but I was over fucking like that.
Before you realised that it was already the Royal Rumble, and before you realised that we're like 15 men in.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, it was like shit.
We're more than halfway before the fucking.
But-
Yeah. No, but I don't think anyone really lasted. Oh well, obviously aside from Bray Wyatt and a few others, but most of the others didn't really last longer than a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll totally.
You know?
True enough. But at least Kane got the all-time record of elimination.
Yes.
Yes. That was a
He got
highlight.
he broke the all-time record, Kane, which was a fucking massive plus side to the Rumble.
So to round off the entire podcast,
Really? That quick? Fuck.
Actually, no,
it's
no.
over as quick as the fucking race.
actually no, one of the most important things, The Rock coming in.
Oh, The Rock's appearance coming in and helping Roman,
Yeah.
Making it rain.
making it rain in
Making
this
it
bitch.
rain in this bitch.
We watched the aftermath of Royal Rumble, and
It's really short.
well, it wasn't. I didn't expect it to be long. It was, but there was a promo that The Rock cut, and semi-Roman Reigns. Although The Rock kept fucking overshadowing. The Rock is The Rock. You know, I don't know if it necessarily helped or hindered, but
I
The
think it
Rock.
was neutral.
A bit of both. He embraced Roman and he helped Roman a little bit, but then Roman opened his mouth and sort of ruined it. But the Roman you could see was fucking almost breaking down laughing whenever the Rock was cutting his promo.
Because The Rock just kept threatening to slap the goddamn.
No, it was fucking hilarious. But The Rock came out and helped Roman when Kane and Big Show were eliminated and went back in the ring to take out Roman. Brock came out, fucked them both up. Roman went on to win the Rumble. Game, set, match.
But you could also see in The Rock's face that he was not impressed with the crowd's
Oh, fuck no, he wasn't.
thing. You know, like this is the first time Roman Reigns has won a Rumble. He came close. What was the last year?
Yeah, last year was the last one.
Yeah, he
Final
came very
two.
close last year.
Until Dave goes
This year
into
they
the
finally
Galaxy.
get him to win. He's finally managed to win the Rumble, and
The crowd shits all
they
over
don't
it.
let him. They don't give him the celebration he deserves.
What would they have rather a John Cena or a fucking?
Possibly.
Let's face it, they only
They would have
only
loved
wanted
Daniel
one
Bryan
person.
to win.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they fucking wanted, and that's why I hate every fucker who's listening to this show. Fuck your couch.
If you're a Daniel Bryan fan, the rest of you,
No, it's more in general that wrestling fans nowadays, they only want a specific thing,
No.
and if they don't get it, they shit the fucking bed.
I think.
Yeah, they
I think
want
it's-
cruiserweights to be the fucking world champion. Fuck that. I
think-
know it's the big fuckers who would legitimately look like they could kick the shit out of people.
I think it's more than just that. I think a lot of these people don't seem to really stick to their guns. You know, you're going to cheer a guy, don't boo him 2 seconds later when he starts
Yeah.
doing a move. Or when he
Right.
starts actually, showing some
Last
offense.
year at the Royal Rumble, people were fucking saying that Roman should have won the Rumble instead of Batista.
He finally wins.
This year he wins the Rumble. They're fucking booing him.
And he's not
Like,
even a heel.
Fuck off.
If he was a heel, then you'd understand.
Yeah, he's the biggest fucking babyface of them all. No matter how much the cunt is fucking booed, he's fucking trying to make the people happy.
Yeah.
And people are fucking shitting on him for it. Fuck wrestling fans. You can't see me right now, but I'm giving you the middle finger because you're all fucked.
And The Rock...
Please
was not-
like and subscribe to our video.
And The Rock was not impressed with that either,
No, you could see it
all.
on his face.
you know. But anyway,
I'll fuck Paige.
that was...
That was random, sorry, but
Sorry, we got the Divas match going in the background.
Seriously though, there is something wrong if you wouldn't fuck Paige.
well, yes. That's like cuntbox over here who has remained silent. this
Unless
entire-
of course you're homosexual and
Speak something, podcast. Cuntbox. I meant to say. not-
Podcast.
That's your new name is podcast. Cuntface.
All right.
Sorry, I'm still drinking, so it's fucking getting hard to do this.
So we're basically just at the end of the entire show now.
We're at the end.
We're at the end.
Roman won. We've even talked about the fucking aftermath on fucking network. We watched it on the network. We only got on the network. On the network,
It's
$9.99,
$9.99.
which you can get for only $9.99
$9.99.
US. However, if you're in Australia, it costs a bit more than that. Motherfuckers. And-
It shouldn't because there's no fucking taxes.
Well, it's just a conversion rate.
Yeah, it's a conversion rate.
The American dollar's less than ours right now.
No, it's not. It's fucking more.
No, fucking America's fucking shit.
I'll pull
dollar
out
right
fucking Google right now.
now. Bring that shit up.
Where the fuck is Google?
We'll see.
Hold on, everyone. We're checking Google. I can't remember where I put my phone. I gotta stop drinking.
All right. So,
Danny, look up computer.
Roman won.
Roman won.
Oh!
We didn't actually mention Titus O'Neil's glitchy entrance.
Yes, we
No,
did.
yeah, we
We
mentioned
kind of
briefly.
mentioned it, but anyway, enough about that.
Roman won. I'm happy he's going to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar. If the people boo him, fuck their
Fuck
couches. And
You predict the triple threat match though between Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
No.
He wouldn't cash in. He'll probably cash in after.
Any smart man would fucking cash in after the fact.
Yeah. Unless it's Daniel Bryan that cash in before.
Oh, fucking Paige. I'd give her one.
All right. Please like. Please subscribe.
Like, subscribe. We're going to
Share.
try and bring more of these. We're going to try and do these every fucking month at least.
Do you have an Instagram?
If
I don't have an Instagram. I'm not a fucking homosexual.
you've
Huh?
got a channel on YouTube, fucking what do you call it? Promo shout out the fucking shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Isn't this going on the YouTube?
Like us,
Subscribe.
share
Yeah.
on fucking Facebook and shit. You know, let everyone see our fucking video. Or even though it's just a blank picture with a couple of fucking clips inserted.
We'll talk that. We'll get a slideshow in.
But yeah, we'll get Vampiro to fucking do more work than is necessary for an audio podcast on a video network.
And until then,
take care.
Spike your
spike your hair.
Woo woo woo.
You know it.
Fuck off.